Sometimes Arab and Israeli communities live as uneasy neighbours, yet in each the pilgrim is likely to find a welcome, in Hebrew or in Arabic. And at this interfaith community, perhaps in both. This hilltop retreat on 40 acres offers an unusual place of encounter where the individual is accepted as he is. At Tantur, there are excellent facilities through which the followers of one religion can get to know those of another through their scriptures. Here, what began as an ecumenical project has branched out to become all-embracing in a land of division. Here, unity can be found through the very texts which might have divided. Tantur was once a centre of the Knights of Malta, who ran a hospital here. Today it might well be called a hospital, or at least a hospice of a different kind.
Welcome to Tantur. My name is Bert Fitzgerald and I'm doing a work study here. I'm from South Bend, Indiana.
Hi, I'm the Reverend Dr. Will Gaffney, Associate Professor of Biblical Hebrew and Hebrew Bible at the Lutheran Theological Seminary in Philadelphia. I'm spending part of my sabbatical here. Welcome to the Tantur Ecumenical Institute.
An institute where one can learn about the land as well as its peoples. Divided peoples, certainly. Tantur owes its origin to a healing of such divisions at the Second Vatican Council. Father Timothy Lowe explains.
Paul VI had this vision of this ecumenical institute along with theologians from the Catholic, Protestant, Orthodox tradition. So they got together and finally decided that Jerusalem was the only place, because it was the mother church. It was the place where at one point there was Christian unity.
Who could come to share the facilities here? Only one religious grouping in a multi-faith land?
When it was started, it was strictly inter-Christian. And one of the things that they quickly discovered in the evolution of the Palestinian-Israeli conflict was that, in fact, it needed to evolve in other areas as well, specifically interfaith dialogue.
In this way, accommodation at Tantur could be used to maximum advantage.
Because of its location, it became a haven, a place of welcome for all faiths to come to gather, be it conferences, hosting them, retreats, a gathering place that ironically was free from Israeli control as well as Palestinian control. Because the land was technically owned by the Vatican, it meant that the military did not have any rights to be on here. So in that sense, it became ironically sort of a neutral area. And all the rectors who over the years have been present here always sought to maintain a place of neutrality.
Where one could meet and meditate in silence, and be a quiet observer. This is a place of hope, at least a step in the right direction for a land at a crossroads. Tantur, on a hill near Bethlehem.